Video games are weird. You know, I could just end the video right there and save myself like a ton of time. Jokes aside, video games are a very special thing. Unfortunately, they age about as quickly as my content, and it certainly doesn't help that gaming is easily one of the most saturated markets out there. With every one decent quality title release, you'll have about 20 other studios trying as hard as possible to make you part with your money. A cash grab is defined as a product designed primarily or solely with the intent of generating profits or money.
We get that video games are a business, and businesses aim to make money, but come on.
I feel I need to define what a port actually is. A port is a game that was originally made for a specific console that was later updated to be playable on other platforms. A few notable examples include Sonic Colors, the original Halo games, and Grand Theft Auto.
You picked the wrong
studio to port your game.
Fool! Hey, Big Smoke! It's me, Carl! Chill! CJ.
I use the word later very loosely, as a port can happen a couple of months to over a decade after. A game being ported is usually the result of one of two things: remakes and remasters. Keep in mind, a remake and a remaster are not the same thing, so please, bear with me, and allow me to educate you on the terrible world of video game cash grabs. First, let's start with the remasters. A remaster is just taking a game and scrubbing the grime off it. This tends to be the bare minimum when re-releasing a game, and some studios don't even do that. Come on, man. I get remaking an old game on new hardware is tough, but like, you guys have done it before. But that to me, like, that's just fucking lazy. And not even upscale the fucking resolution either. Nintendo, you being a multi-billion-dollar company, it's so cringe using an emulator to port a game that came out nearly 20 years ago.
Bro. Cringe.
An example of a remaster done well is Halo Anniversary. This game looks amazing on PC, but you can still switch back to the originals on the fly. However, some ports end up destroying the framework of the original product. Take the Silent Hill remaster. So much about the second and third games got changed that it ends up totally downgrading the whole experience.
As you can see, it's the original Xbox version. You see his f***ing sign here? Yeah, cause
The worst change that they made with this port was completely replacing the entire voice cast.
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there.
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
You know that relatable moment when your sound editing is so overproduced, it sounds like you are talking from inside a tin can? A remake, on the other hand, is a complete overhaul of an older game, rebuilding it from the ground up. Take Black Mesa, a complete remake of Valve's Half-Life developed by Crowbar Collective. They made an amazing documentary going through each stage of development, and I highly recommend you watch it. It's 2 hours long, but it is definitely worth it. Quick shill, but I also made a video about the game. When remaking a game, it's easy to lose focus on what made the original so great. Fortunately, this isn't a problem most of the time, but it is a much higher risk compared to remasters, especially considering remakes are usually under an entirely new development team. Crash Bandicoot is a good example. The original has a simple but profound art style, and Activision was under huge pressure to deliver, and it definitely did. They completely overhauled the original by fleshing out the visuals, and it looks great, especially in the second and third games. I have the Switch version, which unfortunately caps the frame rate at 30, but it's almost worth sacrificing for these amazing visuals. Almost. Sometimes when a game is ported, nothing is really changed outside of maybe updating the visuals. Sometimes they just stick on DLC like it's something new. Hey, did you buy Mario Kart 8's DLC packs on the Wii U, only to realize that they were re-releasing the game 3 years later, where it now includes all of the DLC that was previously locked behind a paywall? Do you feel like a sucker now? because you should. Sega, in their ongoing quest to do what Nintendo already does, decided to re-release Sonic Colors, almost a f***ing decade later. I'm not wearing hockey pads. What I've noticed more and more studios doing is totally switching the engine whenever a game gets ported. Sonic Colors switching from the Hedgehog to the Blind Squirrel engine, Half-Life from Gold Source to Source, the list goes on. The Blind Squirrel engine is serviceable at best once you ignore the sheer number of bugs and glitches on par with Cyberpunk.
Epilepsy warning. You good? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Jesus Christ! Oh! Oh, it's on fire! I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I'm on fire!
And the worst part is, they don't even upscale the cutscenes. Like, what is this? What is this? Are we still playing on the Wii? What the f-
Call this fast?
It's faster than you.
The Sonic porting problem isn't a recent one, not by any means. No. This rat might have the most ports I've seen in a franchise in a while. I originally got the idea for this video while I was playing Sonic Unleashed, and then it hit me like Senator Armstrong and his
nanomachines, son. They harden in response to physical trauma. You can't hurt me, Jack. What did I just say?
Sonic Unleashed got ported to the Wii, and also the PlayStation 2, but that's just a minor detail. I mean, the version on the Wii is alright, but everything looks worse compared to the original Xbox 360 version. Although, to be fair, the resolution is capped at 480p, so what did you expect? The Sonic Adventure games also got ported a while back, Adventure 1 being dubbed DX Director's Cut. What part of this game is a director's cut? Next to nothing got changed. I will give it this, the cutscenes are noticeably different. They did up the polygon count, but it warps the facial animations, which were already terrible to begin with.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take them.
Sonic Adventure has an unfortunate case of mascot suititis because the developers decided they wanted to use motion capture instead of just, you know, hand animating all the characters.
How'd you get here?
Well, if you gotta know, I caught a ride with Tails. Are you sure you don't need my help? It looks like you could use it.
The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
You mean that black hedgehog?
No way.
I thought I had you
No,
this
dude.
time.
I forgot how bad this game is, or how bad its cutscenes are.
That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
Stop saying black hedgehog.
So Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway?
The awkward graphics don't help this problem in the slightest. In both games, the ports look worse on the GameCube compared to the original Dreamcast versions. The difference is slight, but noticeable to anyone who's played both versions. Of course, this problem is not present in the almighty PC Master Race Edition. While most ports update a game or barely change it at all, some are just a straight downgrade compared to the original, and none is more apparent than Grand Theft Auto.
So here we got GTA San Andreas, and they changed the time of day. They changed the time of day.
GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas were all ported to current hardware, except they didn't update anything about the original. It just made them worse.
Oh, what would you like?
Is that just a fucking texture of pizza? That's not even 3D modeled. It's just a PNG of pizza. Like, you could have had that in the original. I get that. But not the remaster, bro. Come on. £60, by the way, guys. £60. But at least there's ray tracing.
Now riddle me this, La Rata Alada. How are these three games the same price, and two of them are so much worse than their originals? I guess I shouldn't be surprised, considering that the development of GTA was licensed to a company that primarily develops mobile games. No wonder it's available on iOS and Android. If for some reason you still need evidence that most video game ports are shameless cash grabs, please like, subscribe, and rewatch the entire video. Also, be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload, or you'll never see a friends again. Just kidding. You can't have friends and watch the Swagson channel at the same time. Pick one.